Hey, most of you know that we do nutritional counseling at our office, and one of the questions that I get so very often is, how do I know that I have some type of nutritional deficiency? Now, my number one answer is always to find out through blood work, and we also do a hair analysis, and there, of course, there's urinalysis. There's all sorts of different tests that we can do to find out exactly what your nutritional deficiencies are. But here's a few things that will help you decide if you have something. So we're going to make a series of videos here just to talk about that for just a couple of minutes at a time. So optimal vitamins and minerals, they're required by the body to eliminate toxins from the body, to promote the healthy needs of your digestive system, your cardiovascular system, your metabolism, and your total body strength, okay? So your immune system, all of that. So signs can be both external and or internal, and they can be caused by either overconsumption or of a vitamin or a mineral, or it can you can be deficient in these things. So your body gets out of balance. So there's actually 5 bodily signs of nutritional deficiencies, and we're going to talk about this. My good friend or a guy that I follow on Facebook and get his emails all the time, talked about these things, and I think it's very, very important for us to understand, besides having to go through all of the testing and everything. So we want to talk a little bit about that. And like I said, there's 5 of them that you need to be particularly careful about and knowing what's going on. So the number one sign that you have some type of a nutritional deficiency or some type of a nutritional imbalance is hair loss and skin irritation or skin rashes. Now, deficiencies lead not only to a decline in physical health, but a lot of problems influence an individual's ability to maintain quality work and a social life. And so a lot of times when you lose hair, or if you get acne or that type of thing, or some type of rash, they may impact a person's desire to feel comfortable in public, and maybe the first indicator that there's a hormonal imbalance or a nutritional imbalance or other physiological concern stemming from inadequate nutrients intake. So supplements and that type of thing. So some of the nutritional deficiencies that are related to hair loss and to skin rashes is that the body is unable to store water-soluble vitamin called biotin. That's B7, and it makes it critical for a steady supply of biotin to be delivered to the body for optimal levels. And biotin is involved in several essential enzymatic reactions that are necessary for metabolism of glucose. Okay, so you're when you're eating and that type of thing, you got to metabolize glucose and amino acids, and especially it's critical in omega fatty acid metabolism. So that's what biotin or B7 is. So when those levels are depleted, a deficiency can result in a disease called alopecia, which is hair loss, in follicles, in spots, or in patches. A lot of times people just have patches of hair on the head and on the body, and sometimes they just completely shave their head. But biotin deficiency is also associated with the appearance of an inflammatory skin condition, scaly red rash around the body's orifices. Okay, so around around the edges of your mouth, around the canthus or the eyes here. It's been shown to be a key player in individuals with chronic liver disease as well, and it's a sign that shouldn't go untreated, especially during infancy and early childhood. So a lot of times you can get that tested different ways. We do the blood test where we can see a lot of these things. So if that's one of your problems, that's something that you should be concerned about, and something you should get that nutritional testing done. So in our next video, we'll talk about the next thing, the number 2 sign of nutritional deficiency. I'm having a hard time speaking today. So we'll talk about the number 2, a nutritional deficiency or a sign for nutritional deficiency in our next video. So hopefully you have a good day, and hopefully you're not losing your hair, and hopefully you don't have that rash. Have a great day.